What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Monday, September 11th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get into the home run prop action for Monday. Got a great card today, 15 games total. We're not going to cover the doubleheader between the Braves and the Phillies. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved to have some home run props in that game. But unfortunately, I just don't talk about the doubleheaders just because with how much variance, we've already seen one of the pitching matchups shift. It was supposed to be Spencer Strider in the opener. Now it's Charlie Morton. So just with how many moving parts there are in those doubleheader games, I don't look for home run props on those. Don't love the home run, the card as a whole for home run props today, but I did find three plays that I really like that I'm going to do a home run parlay with, a round robin. And I'm also going to give you guys some alternatives in there as well in those same games, so that if you don't like the plays that I give out, as the ones that I'm locking in, you at least have alternatives for another option. So, but before we get into it, I want to remind everybody, these home run props, very high risk, high reward. They are not plays that I recommend anybody dump their whole bankroll into. They're just plays that are there to have some fun with on the side for some pizza money or some coffee money. Nothing to go too crazy over. Any of the plays that I do give out on the show, you don't have to play every single one, but I do normally give out a few of them. And anything you take from here, I do recommend just playing straight up as a single bet. But I do know some people like to parlay these home run props. We're going to have a parlay today, like I said. So any parlay that's 3 legs or more, I recommend doing a round robin. We're going to show you how to do that today. But basically, it's going to give you a safety net in the event that your main parlay gets busted up. And we've all had that 3 or 4 leg parlay that's come oh so close, but unfortunately, one leg was sort of the thing that did us in. And if you have a round robin, yes, it's going to drive up the cost of your bet, but it's also going to give you some sort of security where at least if you hit 2 out of 3, you still win something. And if you hit all 3 legs of the parlay, the main parlay that you have, you win all those smaller combinations of 2 as well, only furthering your ROI. So definitely make sure that it's something that you're at least looking into if you're betting a home run prop parlay. But before we get into it, before I give you guys the parlay, I want to let everyone know I love interacting with you guys. So let me know in the comments below. Do you like the angle I took on some of these games? Do you not like the angle? Do you have player props of your own? Let me know. Drop them in the comments below. But I ask if you're going to drop them in there, do so before the game start. If they're not in there before the game start, they don't help anybody. And we're trying to beat the books as a team here, Pick Dogs. One team, one goal, and that goal every single day is to get us paid. Whether it's spreads, money lines, totals, player props, the list goes on and on. You name it. Like I said, the goal remains the same: make money and get the books to have to give it out to us and cash some winners. So let's get into the home run prop, shall we, for Monday's action. The first leg of our parlay, I'm going to go with Ke'Bryan Hayes here for the Pittsburgh Pirates at plus 600. Hayes for me is just a solid option. He leads the Pirates with 6 home runs against left-handed pitching this season. But for me, this is also a splits play fade of Patrick Corbin. Corbin has allowed a whopping 30 home runs this season. And of those 30 home runs, listen to this number, 26 of those have come against right-handed batters like Ke'Bryan Hayes. Corbin's allowed a home run in 5 of his last 7 starts, 11 home runs total, and he's also given up 2 or more home runs in 4 of those 5 games. Now, if you don't like Ke'Bryan Hayes, I think Brian Reynolds is a decent replacement, a decent backup, but he is a switch hitter that does hit better for home runs against right-handed pitchers as a left-handed bat. He only has 4 home runs as a righty bat against lefties. Does have a better batting average, I think it's 292, but if you're looking to bet him for home runs, which is obviously what we're doing here, Reynolds would be a much better option on the other side of the plate. But yeah, so I would look at Ke'Bryan Hayes as my main option for the first leg of the parlay. Second leg of the parlay from the New York Mets, we're going to go with Brandon Nimmo at plus 600. This is a matchup play for me in this one. Nimmo, in his career against Arizona starter Zach Davies, hitting 4 for 8. All 4 hits have gone for extra bases, including a home run. In the last 10 days against right-handed pitching, Nimmo hitting 348, 3 home runs as well. Davies has allowed a home run in 4 straight career starts against the Mets, including 2 home runs in each of his last 2 starts against New York, and he did so when when Davies last faced the Mets on August 4th. You could replace Nimmo with Pete Alonso, who does have 4 home runs in the last 10 days against righties, but in his career against Davies, he is 0 for 7. Or you could potentially replace him with Francisco Lindor, who does have 2 career home runs against Davies, but is also hitting just 192 in the last 10 days against righties. So that's why Brandon Nimmo is my official play for the parlay at plus 600. And the final leg of the parlay, Cody Bellinger for the Chicago Cubs at plus 480. He hasn't hit in 18 of his last 20 games. He's making some solid contact. And in the last 10 days against left-handed pitching, Bellinger hitting 400 with 2 home runs. Gets a favorable matchup here against Kyle Freeland. Now, sure, Freeland, a Colorado native, he has pitched better at home over the course of his career, but he's also allowed 11 home runs in his last 7 starts. He's given up a home run in 5 of his last 7, and 2 or more home runs in 4 of those 5 starts. I think another option here could be Nolan Jones on the other side, who is against Jordan Wicks for Chicago here, as Wicks makes his first start at Coors, which can be tricky for a rookie. And Nolan Jones does have a pair of homers against lefties in the last 10 days, but I think the better option for the parlay here could be Cody Bellinger at plus 480. So let's do a recap of those 3 plays that we gave out. We'll do a quick round robin tutorial. First play we gave out here was Ke'Bryan Hayes at plus 600. Also like Brandon Nimmo at plus 600. And Cody Bellinger at plus 480. Now, to do a round robin for this parlay, normally your book online will have an option for you to do that. But if not, and you just want to do it yourself, it's simple. You just do each 2-leg combination of the 3 legs that I gave out. So one parlay would be Ke'Bryan Hayes and Brandon Nimmo. One would be Ke'Bryan Hayes and Cody Bellinger. And one would be Brandon Nimmo and Cody Bellinger. So 4 parlays total, depending on your unit size, $5, $10, whatever. Basically, it's just going to be whatever your unit size is, multiply that by 4. You're just going to have 4 different parlays. And like I said, you hit 2 out of 3, you still make some nice plus money back and some definite profit. And if you hit all 3, well, if you do a round robin, you just hit 4 parlays. So definitely something worth looking into. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Again, it was a bit of a shorter show today. My voice isn't all the way back. I was hoping it would be by today, but still wanted to get some home run prop content out for you guys. So, up over 141,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. Could not have done it without you guys' love and support, so thank you so much for that. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Sometimes we have afternoon baseball, and it at times makes it a little bit, we're cutting it a little bit close between when the video is released and first pitch of the opening game. But if you have notifications on, you get notified as soon as this video drops, and you get to get the best bets and the plays in with the most up-to-date information. If you're looking for my best bets on the board, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. But while you're at Pickdawgz, while you're at Sports Chat Plays, check out these betting tools. It's where we get the graphics directly from the show from are those betting tools. And, the nice thing about the betting tools is that they show you the player prop, they show you how often it hits, whether it's a 5-game sample size, a 10-game size, all games this season, whatever. And they also show you which book is giving you the best price. If you don't have an account with the book that's giving you the best price, you click on that price, you sign up, and as a new customer, you'll get a bonus offer on us, while also adding to your advantage over the books that they can't take from you, which is your ability to shop lines and find the best possible number. There's something for everybody with these betting tools. If you like betting hot and cold streaks, there's a streaks tool. If you're a parlay bettor, there's multiple parlay builders that have put together a parlay for you based on the best odds available and the sports you like to bet. Profitable teams, angles, underdogs, list goes on and on. I always say we're all different in how we like to bet our bankroll, but the one thing that unites us all is the fact that we like to make money. So definitely make sure that you're checking out these betting tools as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, appreciate each and every one of you. Let's crush the books and start the week strong.